especially with women like you.
12. Oh, you got 13.
Hey boo! So today is Zoe's graduation gift. The Nicki Minaj concert, baby! Her cousin about to come over. They're gonna be headed out soon. So I'm just putting a little food on and stuff before I take them up there. We're gonna have some barbecue bacon cheeseburger. Uh-oh, this might be them calling standing here. Yeah, that's them, boo. Hey, graduate!
Hey, I'm outside.
Oh, okay, where at?
By your car on the side of the house.
Oh, you in the back?
Yeah, just come by the door.
You ain't lock her out, did you? Don't make sure that's not locked. Yeah, don't let it slam. Yep. I know. You got your stuff in your bag, or you Okay. Hey, Nyla.
You recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta put my shoes on.
You okay?
Okay. I'm still at school.
She upstairs getting ready. Zo, you out the shower yet?
She didn't respond to my text.
Go on up there. It's fine.
Okay.
Show y'all outfit. Want to do an outfit of the day?
Outfit of the day. This is from Sheen.
Okay.
Amiri.
Alright. Hey.
Oh wait, I said this from Sheen. This is not from Sheen. Different fashion number.
Okay.
Gotta correct myself. There's no difference. Wait, yeah.
And then the sneak.
Dora, Amiri.
Right.
Dora. You know, my Apple Watch that stay dead. It's for decoration now. And you know. Oh,
Crossbody.
Tail for, not mine. It's my mama's, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Okay.
I just exposed myself. Oh my god.
Amazon, a gift. Just some nails I popped on my friend. Clothes.
Air Force
Snipes.
One.
Right.
Shein.
Oh,
this
face by her.
Marshalls.
Face by her. She beat her face. Hair by me. Face by me. First time.
Hey.
They helped me.
Okay. Hey, eat it up, eat it up. Hey, flip that hair, girl, flip that hair. Okay.
Oh, she ate with the big wig. Ma, let's get us some night photography, ma.
Go, girl. Go, girl. All right, follow the crowd. Follow the crowd.
I'm scared, ma. I don't know what to do without you.
Follow the crowd.
Girl, you scared.
It's a celebration every time we link up.
Okay, girl. Getting ready to go to a prom send-off. Tell me why it's damn near 2 hours. It's an hour. A little over an hour with no traffic. And being that it's about rush hour time, it's about to take damn near 2 hours. But we going. We showing up because these people constantly show up for us. So, you know, and this is practice for me, as you know, how the drive will be when I visit Zoe at college and stuff like that, because she's going to be a couple of hours away. But girl, tell me why, like, when I saw that ETA, it made my stomach hurt. Like, are you kidding me? So yeah, this is on my Amazon storefront already. Just this little senorita off the shoulder top with some leggings. And I'm going to put on my Steve Madden sandals. And because these are multi, they go with so much. Girl, I put these sandals with so many different outfits and it goes. Like, it's crazy. I mean, there's always something in Chicago. Like, seriously? Look at that. A big ass tree in the middle of the fucking road. They ain't got a sign talking about road construction ahead. Ain't no road construction. That's a outage, a blockage, a blocked.
When they did, when she walk out?
7.
Oh, a lot earlier.
Oh wow, we finally made it. 2-hour drive. They got the queuing out. What's tea?
How you doing?
All right.
Good for Jalen. Y'all go right in the door and to the left.
Okay.
They should be somewhere right there.
All right, thanks. Hey, Randy.
My mama know. They in there changing and stuff.
Oh,
She
okay.
helping
Justice.
This is Jayla's best friend, and this is her mom.
Hi, how are you? So, do you make these, miss?
Girl, I'm learning. I'm just.
Because I've been trying to see who make them.
I've been learning. I'm trying.
All right, if you make a business, give me your card.
Okay.
Y'all don't be used to going to no house parties, do you? No more? Whoa, what kind of steak is that? Let me get your shake.
Medium range.
Wait on it.
Medium Randy.
Alright, huh?
We need the scissors.
Alright.
Let me see yours. Little bro. Little bro. Turn around and see if they little bro. Alright. No way. I had a.
That's a.
What you finna do, Justice? You finna pose? Ooh, you working quick. It's looking cute already. Judge the makeup. Hey, the makeup! Oh, the makeup! This was me for, oh my God, how long? Uh-oh, sorry. You want these flat?
No. Yeah.
But you really not gonna finish.
Right.
She had a long train.
Oh, wow. Everything looks so nice. I know you can't wait to come out there.
No, I promise you I can't.
Yay! You nervous?
Deep breath in the
Oh my God.
You're gonna be okay. Deep breath.
Man. Okay, baby, look.
Where's your bag? I just. Oh.
Look, y'all.
Don't worry about it.
Just look at this, though.
Yo, why is it that these guys, like, I want to jump in on this whole dating topic and how it pertains to age and what all of these guys be saying about us older women over 30, which 30 is considered an older woman in what world? But the internet. That's the only world where 30 is, oh, you older. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. But anyway, first off, let me just say this. I'm going to preface this with saying this, because when we talking about this conversation, we definitely would have to, could not consider this conversation without bringing up Kevin Samuels, because unfortunately he has made a lot of talking points around this subject on the internet that has influenced black men and their line of thinking, and they make the same exact talking points. But let me just say this. Everybody who I know that's like a big Kevin Samuels fan, that person is a man who has mommy issues. All the comments made as it pertains to a woman's age and dating, and when men talk about it, they talk about it when men talk about women aging, dating, themselves aging and dating, and how age pertains to dating. Whenever they talk about it from a very delusional and uninformed space. Okay, first off, they say that they can have babies forever, and they absolutely cannot. Okay, just because your body produces sperm forever does not mean that you can have babies forever, right? Those are two different things. The quality of that sperm produced, the quantity of that sperm produced, and thirdly, the organ that must function properly in order for, and long enough for, the sperm to release. Like I said, they talk about it from a very uninformed space, and then they make points that just like don't make no sense. Like, that's why I'm jumping in on the conversation. I heard one man say, as men get older, we get better because we get wiser and we get richer and we get just a bunch of qualities and attributes that could be attributed to each sex. Like, as women get older, we get better, we get wiser, we get richer. So how is it that that's a pro for you but a con for me, and it's the exact same thing? We also get wiser and richer and better, and everything that he said, it could be attributed to women too. And I know, because I feel that way about my own life as I have gotten older. So they're delusional on how long they can have children. They're delusional on why they're better as they age. And then thirdly, they like to try to throw up and say in people's face like it hurts somebody's feelings, I could get a young girl. Okay, sir, let me tell you. Can I talk to you? I hope my fellas is listening on this one. If they not, clip this, cut this, screen record this part, baby, and send it out there so they can see this part. I was once a young girl, baby, and I did not want no old ass man. I didn't have the hots for some old ass man. So if a young girl wants you, it's for your money. And my boy, there's nothing wrong with that. But if we're talking about paying for people, I could pay for somebody too. Like, if I want to get me a young stud, I could get me a young stud. Because talking about, women and as they age and men and her fertility, and okay, if we talking about fertility, we talking about sex, and as women age, our sex drives go up, and as men age, your sex drive goes down. Okay, and if we talking about you getting if we talking about a young girl having a baby for you, okay, bravo, because as the person that does that job, I'm going to go ahead and speak for all of the older sisters who already have children. We don't want no more kids. For the person who actually has to be pregnant, I'm going to speak for the women on this one. The women who have had children. I don't want my young boy, my young stud to get me pregnant. I don't want to have his baby. I want to have fun. So now what? Like, I'm more sexually compatible with a younger man. Like, we could toss the ball back and forth and jab at each other all day. We're both getting older. There's pros and cons to both youth and getting older. People love to try to prioritize youth, but guess what? There's pros and cons to youth, just like it is pros and cons to getting older. Young people don't have as much wisdom. They don't have as much life experience. They can't keep up on certain conversations. They can't understand certain things simply because they did not go through it yet. So that lack of experience is a lot when it comes to understanding, when it comes to materials, when it comes to conversation, when it comes to sexual compatibility. Like, younger me, was not an experienced sexual person. You become experienced and know what you like and know what turn men on and stuff like that with time. So, I don't know why the internet tries to act like it's like everybody's supposed to have had everything figured out at 20. We all supposed to have been rich by 20. They talking points like to say, oh, when you were young and you had it all, you picked over men. Oh, when you were young. And they like to say, if you older, you done been pumped and dumped, you done had a million men. First off, when I was young, I had to pick up the litter. I did. Oh, okay. Like, if we have not reached a point by now, being at our big old age, that we know everything has something to do with upbringing, where all of us are today, right now, today, in today's life, has 90% to do with our upbringing. If we haven't learned that by now, if you don't know that you have had to overcome family issues and programming and teaching and trauma, if you don't know that we're all out here trying and fighting a battle and living and learning and growing and out here making mistakes, when are you going to ever know it? Why is it that it's an argument saying when somebody was young, they had to pick up the litter? If that person came from a broken home, if that person had excess weight, if that person just now had their glow up, how did I have to pick up the litter? I've had to have my glow up. I didn't have no pick up no litter when I was younger. I needed to have a glow up, like you know what I mean. And then the other one, if you of a certain age, you done been with a million men. I know women that married their high school sweetheart, gave him up her virginity and everything, was married to him up until she was 38 years old and got a divorce at 39 years old. How did she have a whole bunch of men? Like, it's just like these talking points that they all have, and they're perpetuating this very negative message instead of perpetuating a message of healing, hope, overcoming generational trauma and childhood wounds, and grace and forgiveness of people, knowing that, like, it's men out here who admit that they had a bad mom and talk about women like a dog and love Kevin Samuels, but yet when you look at your sister who you want to date, there's no grace and mercy for her. You feel like Kevin Samuel. She should have been, she should have been this and she should have been that. When you yourself say you come from a dysfunctional family, you don't have any grace. You haven't learned to say, hey, you know what? We all out here fighting a spiritual warfare. So if women are over 30 and they're unmarried and no kids and they ain't got a man and all of this and hit the wall and all of the stuff that they say, I'm praying for those sisters, because those sisters, they had a certain mindset, and from whatever, like how they was raised, whatever they saw their aunties doing, or big cousins, or their moms, or whatever, them sisters are in my prayers. Instead of condemning like we supposed to have it all together, and you yourself didn't have it all together. You yourself say your own mama was a shit. But when it comes to the women, we supposed to have it all figured out. No, nobody's supposed. It's not okay in today's society to have to just go and grow. Everybody's supposed to be rich by 20. Everybody's supposed to have it all figured out. Nobody has it all figured out. And while we steady pointing the finger and, pointing the blame on others, not showing any love, any grace, not praying for people, not showing understanding, not trying to learn, not trying to make the next generation better, but out here spewing stuff, spewing hatred, spewing, pointing a finger, spewing blame, dragging people down, telling people you need to lose weight, you too old, you shouldn't have never treated all them good guys that wanted you in your 20s, all them good guys that wanted you, you shitted on all them good guys. A bunch of good guys wanted me in my 20s? Sir, where? Sir, where? It's all women want the fairy tale. What bunch of good guys wanted me in my 20s? Please let me know. So, I mean, I'm done. Like these men spewing these messages, these men out here talking about dating, they're talking about it from a very unrealistic, uneducated, uninformed stance, and they are talking to other men, and they are spreading this poison through other men's ears and their logic, and making them think, well, yeah, I respect this guy. I think like that too. Yeah, she hit the wall. Yeah, she should have picked people when they were younger. Meanwhile, this man speaking from a whole mother womb. That's why I say, ladies, you got to be careful when it comes to dating these older men that are single. Because, baby, it's a lot. It's a lot that come with them men. And guess what? It's best that you just like stay away, to be honest with you. And when I say stay away, I mean you not being in charge of your own pursuing a guy. And if a guy pursues you, and when I say you pursuing a guy, I mean jumping online trying to find somebody and being active in, being found by somebody. And if a guy pursues you, I would have to say that, you should just be very, 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 very cautious of them. Very, 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 very cautious. Like extremely, extremely, extremely cautious. Because the way that these guys think, especially if he ain't got nothing. Especially if he ain't got none. If he ain't got no loving relationship and this and this and this and that, baby, look. That man ain't got nothing to lose. You better stay away from that man. And if he do got something to lose and he is a professional man, he still could have mother wounds and be operating with you and be a huge Kevin Samuels fan and be operating with you from that space. Like, these men don't really be out here trying to heal their trauma and stuff for real, because if they did, they wouldn't be blaming nobody else. They wouldn't be saying, "Oh, when you get old, nobody wants you, but when we get old, people still want us, baby." What? No, nobody want nobody old. No, nobody wants anything old. When something is classified as old, nobody wants old. Everybody loves new. Everybody loves fresh. Fuck is you talking about? And if you think that you could walk around and you're a high value man because you can pay for some young bum bitch, and one of the men that I watch admitted it. One of the men I watched said he likes his girls young and he don't like her to have any makeup because that costs money, and he like his girl just plain. He don't want his girl to be in the makeup, spending unnecessary money on makeup. He was very honest, and you have got to respect that. So basically, he got some young, dumb bum bitch, a bitch that ain't requiring fancy dinners and stuff. He talk about that all the time. Hey, if she want fancy dinners and she want makeup and she want red bottoms and stuff, she not the woman for me. My bitch got to be basic, baby. My bitch got to want to go out in a t-shirt she got from a baby shower, baby. My bitch can't need none of that, baby. My bitch better grease her motherfucking lips with Vaseline, fucking lip gloss, baby. Like he says it. So basically, you wanna, like, if you watch these manosphere channels silently, you don't say anything. Guess what? You learn a lot. But y'all be in the comments arguing, getting blocked and all this stuff like that. Look. But anyway, so if a young woman is with an older man, it's for one of three reasons. She's a young, dumb bum bitch who is accepting a couple of dollars. He's able to throw her a couple of dollars, and he doesn't mind because she's young and she's easy to control, and she ain't coming with much sense. So when he do fuck shit, you know, she's living and learning. But us, we already seen that type of shit before, and we saw that type of shit coming from a mile away, and we cocked it and we blocked it, and we ain't having it. You know what I mean? So he putting her through shit that life haven't even taught her yet. He playing tricks on her that he could get away with because she don't even know no motherfucking better yet, right? So either, you know, he with a young dumb bum bitch who he could throw a $2-3 and control, or he with a woman who has daddy issues, bless her little heart, or he's with a woman who is young and beautiful and he is paying top dollar for her because she is a woman that likes makeup and red bottoms and bags and eating at nice restaurants and being on a beautiful beach and on a great boat and, you know, enjoying nice things, because we can't take none of it with us. Money is here to spend, and it's nothing wrong with spending money. All this hoarding money and saving it and all of this stuff like that, and a bus could hit you tomorrow. All this hoarding money and saving it, and your spouse could win the lottery tomorrow. So, you know, either she's with you for one of those three reasons, and if she's with you because you're paying top dollar for her, okay, once again, the playing field is even. I could pay top dollar for a nice young stiff one to come around too. If I wanted to, I could pay top dollar for a nice young stiff one to come around too, but I don't even have to. Like, that's the thing. A nice young one want to see what this here do. It's his pleasure to be like, oh, okay, I ain't never been with no young older woman, or the last time I was with an older woman, it was great. Yeah, let me go ahead and she interested. That's what's up. Period. Like, period. And if I wanted to be in a relationship or something, I could pay for my man too. Like, so it's like, what are you talking about? Like, what are your talking points? I know damn well your talking point is that you old and fine and she has the hots for you and she wants your wet noodle in her mouth. She don't. It's a wet noodle. She don't. She want a log. Okay? So, listen, I don't want to keep talking about it because people's feelings is going to get hurt. Because somebody going to bring wet noodle bros to reality, okay? That's what I'm going to start. No, you're not the passport bro. You're not the alpha male. You're wet noodle bros. You wet noodle bros. You broken down bros. Your heart got broken. You never fucking restored it. You guys are Satan's minions with the horrible message that you spread that is of division and not of giving people grace and mercy like the Bible asked you to. See, that's another of these men's problems. They don't truly have God like that. They know him, they believe in him and everything, because I saw it in my dad. But you don't walk in the fear and admission of the Lord. You're not afraid that he will strike you down. You do what you want to do and say, yeah, I give him his props. He exists. He real. That's my guy. Yeah, I know God, but you don't have a relationship with God. You acknowledge his existence, and that's all. You don't live your life trying to please him, because if you did, all that type of shit wouldn't even be coming out of your mouth. Look at what happened to Kevin Samuels. Look how God showed up and ended that man's story for all to see. His own person that he made a promise to pushed him off the cliff. See, when you sell your soul to the devil, he don't ever respect you for it. He gonna stab you in your back too. And the thing is, God has said, I'm not in it. You chose. So when the devil pushed you off that cliff, God gonna allow it to happen. And yes, I'm gonna keep speaking on it because we're speaking on it from a space. The men that's speaking on it are speaking from a very uneducated space. They don't know what they're talking about. Most of them, 90% of them who is perpetuating this message, is a person with mommy issues, and the 10% that's not perpetuating the message but accept the message are influential people who don't know no better. They're just being influenced. They're being influenced that this is the right way to think, that this is the correct manner of how life goes. And this is what women did, and now she's hit the wall, and now she regrets it, and all of that. Baby, if you your arms is too short to box with God, okay? The Bible says that a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. The Bible said it's not okay for men to be alone. God created the woman for the man. Men can't live without women. Everything that y'all do for us. And see, that's what you don't understand, is that we are not like that. We were here for you. It was shown that you cannot be alone. We can. He didn't say, oh God, now let me create somebody for the girl. No, he didn't say that. We're complete. We're complete. We're complete. We know how to hug and kiss and our kids and cultivate other relationships and have besties and do girls trips. We know how to go to knitting classes. We know how to go to therapy. We know how to nurture our plants and our animals. And we have other things. Everything that you do for our attention. You do for us. Working out, going to therapy, healing, going to church. Everything that you do. You can't take your mind off of a woman. Everything that you do is for a woman. You wash your stinking ass for a woman. So, all of this, you trying to go against, God's plan. I just told you how that would end. You can't go against saying, we don't need women. The enemy has tricked you into believing that, and you going to execute that plan for him, and he going to push you off at the end, and God not going to be there to catch you. Like, you're not finna win that about a war against God and the divine and the natural order of things. You won't win that battle. How you gonna win how he made you? How you gonna win what's ingrained in you to do? It's just absolutely impossible. And the message is being spread. A lot of it is just outright lies. And a lot of it is regurgitation. You just saying what you heard somebody else say. And it's just getting worse and worse. I was at the grocery store recently, and then this is it. I just want to tell you a quick story time about this old, okay, because he was older, black, okay, bum, wasn't considered high value because you're a cashier at the local grocery store. I was in my local grocery store picking up a couple of things. He wanted my attention. Ignorant black fool, right? He wanted my attention. He like, how you doing, miss? You need a basket? Because I had like a bunch of stuff in my hand. I'm like, no. I said, but they sent me over this way, and they said it was some cheese over here at the front. And he was like, oh, the cheese section way back there. I said, no, they said it was some up here too in a cooler. He was like, oh, I don't know, but do you need a basket? I'm like, no, I'm about to check out. So I bent the corner and I saw the cooler, I saw the cheese and everything. I grabbed what I needed. And then I turned right back around because his register was right there by the cooler. So I turned right back around and I was like, yep, it was right there. Just being myself, just being pleasant. I'm a happy person. When I'm out and about, I don't have an attitude. I'm happy. I love God. He's amazing. So I was like, yep. It was right there in the cooler, just like they said. And that's when I saw how miserable this man is. This man betrayed himself as an angry man. He portrayed himself as being upset with me damn near, because deep down he know I can never fuck with her. I can never have a woman like this. And, he was angry. Like, I'm everything I said, all the jokes didn't land, super defensive. And the Asian older man that was behind, he was laughing. He got it. He was happy. But with the black old ass cashier who can't have me or no other woman due to his finances. And if he gets a young girl, we all have determined that either she has issues or she's a young and dumb. She's a young dumb bum. I'm sorry, but she's a young dumb bum. She's not a person who likes the bags and shopping and all of that. Like, she's settled. She okay. She has settled. Okay, she has settled for Dollar Tree. Okay, that's what's good enough for her. She don't wear no makeup and all that stuff. Like, she good with the $2-3 that you give her. So he's upset. Like, he was just angry. Like, you could just, like, these men, they just are upset. They have a lot of anger issues. They have a lot of anger issues. Like, he couldn't even laugh at a joke. He couldn't even partake in my company when I was there, being pleasant, being nice, being warm, telling jokes, you know, having a conversation with him like I do any cashier where I'm at, male or female, young or old. I always engage with people that's servicing me, and he can even just be playful and joyful and jovial and, you know, receptive of the energy. He's hardened. He's hardened. He's angry. Okay, he's upset. He hates his fucking life. And that's the type of guy that'll bash your fucking face in. Because, oh, everybody deserve a chance. Nobody is perfect. Give a brother a chance. Give a brother. Baby, he gon' damn near kill you with his fist because he hates you. He hate that you're beautiful. He hate that you gave a bum nigga like him a chance. He hate that you're better than him. He hates you. And he hate his motherfucking mama. So, girl, I'm trying to tell you, be careful out here. Especially with these older guys. They bitter. And if they don't have nothing, they don't want you to have nothing. They ain't happy for you. They don't want you to help them. You can't pull a brother up. You can't take him with you. He gonna resent you for even trying. And that's why you gonna be unhappy in a relationship. Because he gonna resent you for even trying. And then when you get rid of his bum ass, he gonna get rid of you. So you got to be careful. OMG, everything is a wrap. Yes, I'm about to start my day. Well, it already started, but what I mean when I say that, I mean actually put some clothes on and run a couple of errands and things like that. But yeah, now that prom and graduation is over, girl, I'm just so relieved because I just really could not think about anything except getting her across that stage. I mean, prom was cute and everything, but I couldn't think really about nothing until she walked that stage. Like, that was my main focus. And now that that is complete, I'm gonna be able to hang out with you more, get ready for more vlogs, get ready for more shorts and reels and makeup videos, and I'm gonna be able to take better care of myself, girl. Like, I got up this morning, I drank my herbal tea, I did my workout, I put a load on. Like, I'm gonna be able to just, like, I'm washing my bathroom rugs. Like, I'm just gonna be able to just take better care of myself. And now that I don't have to wake up every day and take somebody to school and come home and just do just enough before it's time for me to pick her up from school and then, like, do it all over again. And this was every day, okay, because she lives in the city, she goes to school in the city, and she see her dad on the weekends and stuff like that. I would talk about him, but I'm just not. Everything worked out in the end. So, girl, baby daddies, my baby daddy, Everything was a success. I'm so grateful to God. He worked it all out. It was all divine timing, order, plan, miracles. Like, he showed up and he showed out for Zoe and for me. And I'm just so grateful. Okay, we did get some sad news. All up in the midst of her graduation and prom, that my middle brother, Jermaine, who was on drugs really bad, passed away. And he's gone. I got the news right, like I said, before prom, right before graduation. I did not share it with Zoe. I just let her have her moment. And then after it was all done, I did immediately share it with her. And she seemed to feel a way, because I kind of told her, like, yeah, we all kind of had on a brave face for you today at your graduation and at your graduation dinner, because Jermaine is dead. And everybody knew but you. We wanted to let you have your moment. So she felt the way when I said, you know, everybody knew but her. And she kind of stormed off a little bit and was just very quiet. It was just something that was hard, I guess, for her to wrap her mind around. And today I was crying over him, because I haven't been able to kind of process it myself. Like, I've been trying to be there for her, and it's just horrible. Like I say, I don't like to blame anybody else for anything, but in the Black community, we just cannot ever speak bad about our mothers. It's just so taboo. It's just so, you know, forbidden. And I'm not blaming my mother for my brother's death, but my brother's upbringing definitely had a lot to do with his addiction. His childhood trauma, unhealed childhood trauma, had something to do with his addiction. The Black community as a whole had something to do with his addiction, because the Black community just does not provide a safe space for us to speak about having horrible mothers, like mothers that's for the streets, mothers that are addicted, mothers that just don't give a fuck, mothers that, like, it's mothers out here that is no strained relationship with their child or nothing. They just don't give a fuck. Like, your child on her 7th baby by her 7th man, and you don't care. You don't care if she drink. You don't care if she smoke weed. You don't care if she loose. You don't care about what she do. She don't get in trouble for nothing. Like, my daughter has pointed out people like that to me. Like, she could do anything. Her mama don't care. She could stay out late. She could, like, her mama don't care. So that's a horrible mom. And let Black people tell it. All Black women are queens. All Black mothers are the pinnacle of success. They can just do no wrong. And you know what? In light of my brother's death, I'm definitely going to start speaking more loudly about this subject. And, you know, in his honor, I'm going to continue to live in strength in Christ, speak the truth, and just honor him and his legacy and his memory, because he deserved better. We all deserved better. We deserved a better mom. And I don't know, you know, what caused my mother's hurt, why she, you know, ended up being so damaged herself and could not be a person that was healed or even on a healing journey, raising children and able to pour the love and attention and care and nurture into them as they needed. But I don't make excuses for anybody. Like, she was responsible for her own healing. My brothers were responsible. My brother was responsible for his own healing. My oldest brother is responsible for his own healing. I'm responsible for my own healing. But I definitely know my middle brother was on a suicide mission. He had no room to talk about how he felt. And he just was like, Lord, please just take me. Like, can you let this shit kill me already? And I know that that's how he felt at the end of the day. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you feel that way when you look at your fucking life and you see that you're a junkie sleeping on the street? You got all these horrible memories in your head, all of this childhood trauma that you're not able to talk about because, oh no, aren't they mother, aren't they father? You only got one mother, your mother love you. Like, people told me, like, when I started speaking out, your mom loves you, blah, blah. The Black community is responsible for my brother's death. Because if you made a safe space for people to just talk about their real experience instead of acting like women, mothers cannot be human beings that are subject to spiritual warfare like everybody else, my brother would have been able to face his truths and actually heal and actually come from under that addiction. And the story of his demise is very sad. I haven't shared it with you, but it's extremely sad how he went. And I personally just thank God that, you know, he wasn't found on the street or anything like that. We always have to find the silver lining in anything ugly, right? In this space, I'm definitely just providing room, freedom, acknowledgement, support of women who is ugly enough to face their truth and say, hey, I didn't have the best upbringing. Like, this is not something that any of us want. No one wants this. No one wants a horrible upbringing. No one wants to be estranged from their mom. No one wants to have a horrible relationship with their mom. This is their mom. So if you are brave enough to say, you know what, mama or not, like, this ain't right. Love you, but man, this some bullshit. Like, if you're brave enough to go ahead and stand up for yourself and say that, and it's not about slandering anyone, it's not about protecting anyone's reputation, it's not about being embarrassing, because when you tell the truth, you shame the devil. Shame is what silences most people. Shame is what, you know, binds us and keeps us in bondage. And I'm not gonna do it. The light of my brother's death especially, I'm not gonna do it. The Black community killed my brother. That man begged for God to take him. That man begged. He gave up. He gave up. He didn't care no more. And it's all because he just couldn't heal from that horrible foundation that he was provided. He wasn't given room to heal. All you are able to say in the Black community is your daddy ain't shit. You better not dare talk about your mama though. And she the one that caused you all the pain. And people like to try to say, oh, well, you talk about the parent that stayed. Listen, please don't stay if you're going to fuck me up. Please don't stay if you're going to raise me in a whorehouse. Please don't stay if you're going to raise me in a crack house. Please don't stay if you're going to allow me to get molested. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't stay if you're going to make me the scapegoat. Please don't stay if you narcissistic. Please don't stay if you are drug abuser, alcohol abuser. Please don't stay if you are physically, mentally, emotionally, verbally abusive to me. Please don't stay. Because we love to hear well, they did the best they could. You did the best you could being a fucking crack addict. You did the best you could giving me away to someone else to raise so that you could hit the streets. I'm just tired of the narrative. It's nothing but a lie. These mothers do not need or deserve this covering that we are giving them, because it's just doing nothing but causing generational curses and generational pain passed down to our kids and our kids and our kids. Like, most of us don't come from very good upbringings, and if you do, good for you. But talk to your mom, see what kind of upbringing she had. Maybe she was the generational curse breaker. Maybe you have a lovely relationship with your mom because she vowed to never treat her children like she was treated. That might be the case too. Love covers. Love does cover. But we're doing it wrong. Like, love covers not by lying for people and all of that stuff like that. Love covers by maybe not putting them on blast. Love covers by giving a person grace. Love covers by, praying for people. Love doesn't cover by hiding people's sins and going along with it and, acting like everything is okay when it's not. That's called a lie. That's not love covering. That's called lying. Lying by omission. And I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I'm cool. I'm cool on all that. I'm straight. But yeah, I'm about to head out.
Being molested by my father. I say, you didn't do nothing. She'll tell me, you should have said something. Somebody gonna say something with something like that being done by a father. Somebody that your mother is married to. How do they say something like that? And then this the part they kill me. It's the part they kill me. It's gonna always hurt me. You hear me? When she knew it was happening, she didn't do nothing. That's the part that will always get me. A mother supposed to protect her child. You hear me? To this day, she would not own up to it. But when that man got on his dying bed, he said, "You've been protecting me all these years." So you hear me? He had gave his life to the Lord, and he asked me to forgive him, and I did. I did, because if you don't forgive somebody, the Lord won't forgive you. I had been through a lot as a child with my mother. It's all because of her. You hear me?